Gridiron Podcast, the People's Podcast, where we keep it real, no fluff, no filters. I'm your host, Ron. And then I got my boy,
It's your boy Jordan. Got my little one with me today.
Lil JP. And we just in here just to run through some of our predictions right quick, just to get you caught up on where we at with it. We missed y'all last week. We did do it, and we're gonna go over that with y'all, and then we're just gonna run through our predictions right now, and that'll just be here on the channel for the record, and you'll be able to just follow through with everything moving forward. So for right now, I'm gonna go over last week. The boy feeling good. Look, week one, I went 12-16. I can tell you the ones I got wrong. I had Dallas beating Philly, upsetting them. So I lost out on that. New England at Raiders. I had New England beating the Raiders. I had the Giants upsetting Washington, and I had Tennessee beating Denver. And so those the four that I lost out on, and everything else I hit on 12-16. I mean, this one I'm looking. I don't have my sheets. That's why we coming here. Look, you don't believe me? Hey, I don't know. I can only be real with you. But it is like week one, and then I had to print it out and I highlighted my ones. I had them because I didn't have them printed out. I had to add it, but yeah, I mean that's it. I mean that's what it is. I mean these are my picks. Everything else, so we'll have right here. We'll go over that with you right now. Where you was at last week, bro?
I was 11-5.
Mm-hmm.
I
11,
mean,
yeah.
we
12.
all know who I was picking out of Philly and Dallas. I mean, you know, but so the ones I got wrong. I honestly and truly believe the Panthers were going to beat the Jaguars. Wrong on that one. Next one, Patriots and Raiders. Wrong on that one. I don't know why. I just figured the Patriots was gonna get him. Mike Vrabel, Drake May. Just thought they was gonna get completely wrong. Dolphins and the Colts. Oh, how I was wrong. Oh, how I was wrong. I'm like, Daniel Jones. Ah, man, I done seen enough of him with the Giants. Nah, they ain't got enough to offend a woo. Ooh, didn't work out like that. Mm-mm. Lions, Packers. I ain't gonna lie. I thought they was gonna beat them. I didn't think that the offensive coordinators would really be a big issue because they still got majority of players, but it is what it is. And last but certainly not least, where's that? Bears and Vikings. I thought he was gonna do it. Yeah, it wasn't solely Caleb Williams' fault, but I thought he was gonna pull it out. Those mine, so I'm
Hey
currently
man, that was a crazy game, man. I mean for real, that was crazy. That was a good one though. That was a good game, and so I mean, it was a lot of good games, honestly. Like I said, a lot of ones that you said from last week. The Atlanta and Tampa Bay one was nice. You know, the Bills and no, the Jets and the Steelers. I'm sorry, Jets and the Steelers was good. The Bears and the Vikings was a good one. It's a lot of good games last. And this week doesn't disappoint. And that's what brings us right here to week two preview: Browns versus the Ravens. Joe Flacco versus Lamar Jackson. Matching up passing wise, Joe Flacco got 290 yards. Lamar Jackson 209. Joe Flacco has one passing touchdown. Lamar Jackson has two. Joe Flacco has two interceptions. Lamar Jackson has zero. Just for a simple passing matchup. And then as the rushing, we got Dylan Sampson versus Derrick Henry. Sampson has 29 rushing yards versus Henry's 169. Sampson is averaging 2.4 yards a rush versus Henry's 9.4. Sampson has zero rushing touchdown to Henry's two. To the receivers, Jerry Judy is 5 receptions to Zay Flowers 7. He has 66 receiving yards to Zay Flowers 143 and has zero receiving touchdowns to Zay Flowers 1. Cleveland Browns are now averaging after week one 16 points a game. Baltimore 40. Opponents per game for Cleveland is 1741 for Baltimore. Total yards 327 for Cleveland, 432 for Baltimore. Passing yards 290 for Cleveland, 209 for Baltimore. Rushing yards 49 for Cleveland, 238 for Baltimore. Injuries. The injuries we have in this matchup that we know of are we have Quinshawn Junkins, Jack Conklin, and Mike Hall. That's going to be your defensive line, your offensive line, and your running back. And then Isaiah Likely, tight end for Baltimore, and then Patrick Ricard, running back for Baltimore. Right now, they stack up 0-1 in the league and 0-1 in their division. Well, yeah. One of them 0-1 in their division. Um, so what say you, bro? How you feel like? Who you think gonna take this
No lie, this is gonna be a close one. I know it's the Baltimore Ravens, Cleveland Browns. You probably looking like, bro, what the hell you talking about? So, the Baltimore Ravens did allow their opponent to score 40 points. I don't know if,
That 1 point matter because that's what lost the game. 41.
yeah, but it's just a simple fact. Yeah, Baltimore Ravens put up 40 points, but you also let your opponent score 40 points.
Well, shit, they
In
lost on the scale of 15 in the last four. What happened in that fourth quarter, man? This fourth
last three,
quarter shit been crazy. These people in these purple, I don't know, man.
in that fourth quarter, in the last 3 minutes, they fell apart. Offense wasn't clicking. Defense went to sleep. Baltimore, that can't keep happening, especially not up against Joe Flacco. I mean, yeah, I know he's not Joe Flacco from his prime, but Baltimore, y'all know about Joe Flacco. Last time y'all won the Super Bowl, who was y'all quarterback? Joe Flacco.
Hold on.
Yeah, Baltimore.
Yeah,
Y'all
Joe
know
Flacco.
all about,
Joe Flacco.
all about Joe Flacco. So,
But I mean, they know about him. But I mean, look, I don't know. Baltimore gonna take that though. I mean, this ain't no Cleveland going on 2 and Baltimore going 1-1. They got you there home. They hosting. They got a sour taste in their mouth. I mean, Cleveland had a battle out. I mean, they didn't even put what they put up. I mean, yeah, okay, they allowed their opponent to score, but the opponents change. And we know this all week one fluff, honestly. But I mean, look, the opponents change week by week. Okay, is Cleveland gonna put up 41 points? If
now,
Baltimore do exactly what they did last week, is Cleveland gonna put up 41? Do they have to worry about the Browns putting up 41? They put up 16 last week. If they was to put up double what they did last week, they still be 9 points short of what they would need to beat the Baltimore Ravens. I'm just saying they haven't built that yet of a consistency to show that we're producing at this much of and the offensive level. So that's how I'm looking at it. I'm just considering that factor. With that being said, out of consistency and past trends and who we talking about and how they play, I'm gonna give it to the Ravens. It was the better team last year. And they lost. It's a divisional opponent. But the Ravens are who they are. And I don't think they got worse. I think they got better and they're gonna be okay. I'm gonna give this one. What say you? What's your pick? What?
now
Bears or the Browns?
the Ravens did get better. The Ravens did get better. Browns got slightly a little better. But in their last matchup, the Browns did win. And the Ravens were healthy. Everybody was playing. Same thing kind of happened like last week. I don't know
It was
where
Jameis Winston.
I don't know where this collapse is coming from, but they collapse a lot. So they
That's
can
coming from the
fix.
defense. It's not coming from the offense. The offense put up 40 points. Coming from the defense. Lamar Jackson can't stop Josh Allen from scoring. He can only
That's true.
score. The offense did their part. Come from the
That's true.
defense.
But the
Where
offense
it came from.
stopped scoring once they got to 40 points as well.
I mean, that's true. But I mean, what more? Look, the defense shouldn't allow what happened in the fourth quarter to happen.
Oh yeah,
Point blank.
most
Yeah, I
definitely.
mean, Dolphins could have put up more points for sure. They shouldn't have had to.
That's true. That's true.
Um,
They shouldn't have after they done put up 40, but defense falling apart. They scoring points. They catching up.
yeah.
Got to put something on the board. Field goal, touchdown if you don't get the point after something on the board. But
Who you picking? What's
I'm
your
gonna go.
lock?
I'm gonna go to Cleveland Browns.
Go to Brown. There it is.
I'm going with the Browns.
Dun, 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 dun. You heard what I heard. That's cool. I like that.
Let's go Cleveland.
There it is. I don't know what my pick is. It's anyway, that's fine. We'll lock all those in. So for sure. Okay, so you go with the Browns. All right, boom. That's what it is. He going with the Browns, I'm going with the Birds, going with the Ravens. I'm going with, man. Going with the flock. Let's rock. All right, check that.